least we know the solution that that's for the baggery. That's the polygon multi-purpose. According to what I read, I think I lost it. What I read, the man in charge of it said
the man in charge of what?
The creation or the building of that multi-purpose dam had indicated that it's nowhere going to be completed, I think this year or even next year or so.
But Koku, it's not a dam we need. They're dikes.
I'm listening.
It's dikes
No,
we need,
so
not a dam.
no, so the understanding is that
spillage.
yes, that multi-purpose dam would be one that could also, arrest the
It
water.
won't arrest the water.
You ask me your question.
So why aren't we doing that? And the solution for Wager, is it to get the people out of that space?
Why would anybody want to do that to get people out of it? Anyway, first of all, the water levels that the people of Wager are experiencing have never been seen like that for over 20 years. Yes, Wager, they have these issues of flooding from time to time. Over the period, various efforts have been made, various systems have been put in place to arrest the situation and to deal with it. But unfortunately this year, the amount of rain that has fallen, not in Wager, but in upper parts of the country, some parts of eastern region and further beyond, is what the people of Wager are suffering from.
Yeah, because of the Densu River.
The water has come into the dam. The dam that was built has its levels of operation known to everybody. There are areas of the Wager that people were told they shouldn't build around. Some people have built. People are putting measures. Like I said, for 20 years, they haven't seen this. Nobody expected it to happen. To save the Wager Dam, they had to spill the water. They've spilled. And these are the consequences. Now, dams spilling is not akin to Ghana Water Company. It happens all over the world. And all over the world, as we speak, many dams are being spilled. In the United States, when a Mississippi area got flooded, there was already flooding going on. And they had to spill the dams. They told the people.
Is it one time or is it an annual?
No. That was
Philip.
No.
Philip, we are not
That is
against
why-
the spillage. That's
So
not what
we
we're against.
are talking about the issue.
We're not against the spillage.
We are talking about the issue. You see, we are talking about the current situation in Wager today. My sympathies go to the people who are. I saw some of the interviews yesterday. Can you imagine your house? Let's take this studio. And the water level is 7 feet inside. Everything is gone. Everything is gone. And this happened overnight. So my sympathies are with them. This is a terrible situation nobody wants to experience. So I feel it for them. But we are talking about what the situation is today. Nobody expected that water levels could rise overnight. Imagine you are sleeping. You wake up and you start feeling your bed is wet. Your bed is wet.
No.
Before you know what's happening, now your wardrobe
Right.
is floating.
No, but Mr. Landing, they understand that there's a maximum level that the spillage, when it's spilled, will get to.
Yes.
What it means is that
No.
there are-
What do you mean by maximum?
No, so
if they spill the
when
dam,
they spill, they know that it will get to some
agree.
point.
But my point is, you see, there have been rains.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We'll come to that. I mean, that's even aside.
Okay.
It has worsened the situation.
Correct.
As
Correct.
exacerbated. But
Correct.
what Mr. Landing is talking about is,
Mr. Jantua.
forgive me, Mr. Johnson is talking about is, there are some prevailing conditions. I mean, that is there.
Yeah.
Can we do something about it so that it does not become an annual ritual that hits them? The spillage could be an annual ritual. But can we?
No, but the situation we have today is exceptional. That is the point I'm trying to make.
Okay, that's fine.
I beg to differ.
Well, you can beg to differ.
I
That
beg
is your
to
opinion.
differ.
But the fact, and I've listened to interviews.
I beg to
The
differ.
MC was being interviewed and he was explaining about some of the processes. In fact, there's a particular area that was blocked that he was being accused of. And he was explaining into detail how the people from Works and Housing, the geological people, came and through their tests, anticipating this situation, had made them decide to put certain measures in place to arrest the situation if it did okay. And he was saying that, but for those interventions, situation would have been worse.
Worse. I see.
You see, so what I'm saying is that yes, it is most unfortunate. Authorities, no Ghana Water Company, and you see what is even we're talking about Ghana Water Company. Do you know that in the course of some of these things, as the water current is flowing and debris is being carried along, the water carries all kinds of things in the current. Water pipes are damaged.
Okay.
So even the treated water is being lost in the flood.
flood.
So the Ghana Water Company is suffering massively. Nobody wants
Which
this
is
for
a cost to us.
a cost to them,
To us. No, not them. Us.
to us, all of us,
As a
them
country.
and us, all of us.
I see. So that's the situation there. That's the discussion. Right. You have been calling the president to deal with things.
Koku. Queen Elizabeth's funeral.
Right.
How long did it take to do?
The funeral had been planned
For how long?
for 30 years.
30 years. 30 years.
And every 5 years, she herself reviews the funeral.
Wait.
What a weird
Wait,
situation.
wait.
Well, that is their system.
Wait. This is what I'm
Planning.
This is what I'm talking about.
It
The
was
fact that it's
seamlessly
never
done.
happened before does not mean you do not simulate and plan.
But you know, Koku, even in spite of all what is being said, in spite of, I think we should give some commendation to NADMO too, because I think they have been also.
I
been
haven't
able to,
talked about NADMO.
No, well, but I want to bring that in as well.
So wait,
it is not as hopeless
when you
as
come say about NADMO, I'm talking about what we are talking about now.
don't condemn.
Have we planned? Have we planned going
If we
forward?
hadn't done
And this
some
is the
planning,
point I always make.
if we hadn't done some
Koku,
planning, the situation would have been worse.
Look, I was part of drafting the 40-year National Development Plan. All these things are in there. In case of flooding, what do we do? What are some of the things we need to put in place? How do we plan buildings in our areas? Special planning, all that is in that document. Not party manifestos. So if you are not planning, when things like this hit us, how do we handle it?
I see.
Yeah, NADMO might have done something, but it is the actual event
Yes.
that we're talking about.
That one we accept.
How do we do it? How do we stop this kind of thing? So we and doesn't all these people who are in charge of taking care of the dam, do they not work with the the metro people, the climate people, for them to
Geological
forecast
system,
rain? Because
No, that's what he stated.
I
they had gone in
And
there.
even more rains
to-
are
I heard on
forecast.
the radio.
Really?
Yes.
I heard on the radio that this
More
rain
rains are
is going to
forecast.
go on till December
Hey.
Yes, more rains are forecast.
and even stretch into March of next year. Where is the planning? Where is the planning? You've got gutters that are not secured, and when it rains, areas flood.
I see.
Why should it be so?
As for flooding in Ghana,